It is finally not raining out, but in light of that, there's a fucking field like right outside my house, like literally just like right over a tree line. There's like a giant cotton field, and they have like their big ass, loud ass machines out there doing whatever it is they're doing. So I still have broadcast. So if my mic sounds different still, then that's why. That aside, I'm also kind of playing ships that that I've made videos on before, but I've never really played much outside of the videos. This ship being one of them, the Álvaro de Bazán. I think I'm saying that right, but basically, this ship's gimmick is it's tier 10, right? But when you look right here, it has access to the burst fire mode that ships like that Zorky and that Yamagiri have. So it's basically its entire gimmick is it has super ship gimmick. That's basically it. Oh, and it also has a 360-degree turret right there, turret 3. That's also nice. But anyway, uh right now, threats to my ship immediately is Yamagiri, Sherman daring us to Yachtland for destroyer threats, a Balau, submarine, Worcester radar, but that's about it. So, a little, not the worst matchmaking, not the greatest. So, let's see, that guy's not AFK, neither is Stalingrad. Okay. Stalingrad radar is not going to be enough to spot another destroyer for me unless he yeah, and he has fucking RP. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Anyway, where was I? The Stalingrad radar is not going to be able to spot another destroyer for me, cause I'll be long detected before he's even in radar range to radar what's spotting me. So I'm gonna be relying on this submarine here spot for me, and also I'm gonna hope that I don't eat torps doing this. I don't recommend doing what I'm doing right here, especially not when you're broadside like this, but I'm feeling ballsy today, so I guess we're gonna do it. There's the Pommern. Wonder what spotted him. I mean, he obviously fired, but what has line of, is it the Des Moines or the Seattle? Has to be, I think. I'm just gonna put torps out like that. You never know your luck.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, we might actually be on the right track here, based on that. Also, what shells are those? Those are shells of 2. I think those are definitely Worcester shots. So that's about to make life interesting. Yeah, and obviously there's the Worcester ASW planes. And are you kidding me? What the hell was that radar supposed to spot?
Torpedoes to starboard.
I mean, to be fair, most of the cap was in range there. But now we know that guy's over there. And it's probably not that. I want to say that's daring smoke right there. It's not firing fast enough to be a Sherman. And now I'm hard spotted, so don't know what it was by. Actually, no, that might actually be the Yamagiri. No, that's definitely the daring. Never mind. I don't know where I got, why like, for some reason I thought the Zorky was on the other team for a few seconds.
Torpedoes to starboard. Enemy battleship sighted. Torpedoes to starboard.
I'm gonna do some farming here. Get a few shots off. We're up a kill right now, so we can afford to let them have A here. The problem that I'm being faced with right now is that the daring outspots me, and I have nothing that's in any kind of position to radar him. So if I want to contest him, I'm going to have to probably do it in front of the Palmer, in front of the Worcester, probably in front of the St. Louis as well. Or I guess the St. Louis because France. But the bottom line is straight up contesting the daring is probably not my safest play because we do have a points buffer right now. So I'm okay with letting them have A for a little bit. And this is a lesson that a lot of destroyer players can learn is whoever takes the cap first or second doesn't matter. It's whoever takes it longest is what's really going to count. So if you give up an early cap to get a torpedo shot on somebody, for instance, that's worth it. That did a good little chunk of damage to him there. I'm gonna put torps out to maybe block off his escape route.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern. Smoke screens.
I'm gonna try and finish him off with this. Yes, there we go. Alright. That actually works out beautifully for me. There's still the problem of the Worcester, but even then, the Worcester's not too big of a problem, because even if I can't take A, I mean, first of all, we have 3 kills lead, and we're up by like almost 200 points, so we'll be okay for right now, even without A. I would like to take A at some point again, but if I don't, we still are up. We're about to be up 2 caps, we're up 2 kills, so it's really not required. Let's see, Montana's not planning on doing anything useful here. That Montana's paying attention, though. Good on him. He's really on the ball there. I'm not a battleship player, and I'm not in his position even if I was, so I can't say whether or not that was the best shot that he had, but, you know, it is the fact that he's paying attention that's already putting him above most others. Speaking of paying attention, I don't know how much attention this Worcester's paying to the fact that there's a Fat Freddy and a Palmer about to club him. Let's test out this armor piercing, though. And I've capped in front of a Worcester. Nice. Palmer's not going to hit any of those torps. That's unfortunate, but oh well. This Worcester's probably not going to be too much of a problem anymore because of the Palmer kind of walking down his head. Although there is still the matter of the Balau. I'm honest. Did that St. Louis disconnect? I honestly think he might have. He is spot. It looks like. Is that Worcester radar up? I think it might be. That Yigamo's definitely. Yeah, it's definitely up. Alright, that's actually good to know. Because it means that I can get over here. Okay, that guy's not AFK or DC'd. He's just being dumb.
Enemy submarine spotted.
That Worcester is very annoying, though.
Problem solved, sir. Our victory is in sight.
Okay, Balau's dead. Worcester's gonna just reverse behind that island.
Dead ahead.
There's Osterjotland torps. Really wish I knew what range those were launched from. They looked pretty close just based on the spread of them alone. Doesn't look like they've been traveling for very long. Yeah, that's a relatively close range torpedo shot there. I don't know what it was that just spotted the Oster, but it's not spotting him anymore. So I'm gonna give this armor piercing a try against the battleship again. Let's see. I'm gonna try and hit him on the superstructure, and if that doesn't work, I'll aim a little bit more for the bow and the stern. That's doing alright. Looks like he's about to angle away, though. I'm gonna switch back to that HE. I'm just gonna pray that he maintains course relative to what he's doing. So he'll maybe, just maybe, eat some of those torps. Oh, he's turning back in. Yes. Do it. I don't know how many of those are going to actually hit, but is he trying to blind fire me? Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Next up is the Agir. Alright, not bad. Insta-fire. Oh, he's about to turn right into Yugamo torps. Oof, good night, sunshine. Let's switch back to the HE for the Osterjotland. I am still being hard spotted, although, no, the game's over in like that many seconds. This game's over. This game is done, and this video is only 12 minutes long. Well, 13 now, but, but yeah. Anyway, I might get another one. Like, that game was super fucking short, and it was mostly a stomp. Oh, that Yugamo played a real nice game. Good on him. Well, I'm not even going to comment on that. Anyway, moving on swiftly. I'm getting another one. If this game sucks, then ignore it, basically. And also, who the hell's pinging me on Discord? No. One second. Yoshi's bugging me. Alright. Wait, shit. Alright, there we go. I had to get my OBS pulled up on my other monitor again. Anyway, first things first, matchmaking. There's a carrier. There's a radar, 12 kilometers, Harigamo, Bazán, and gearing for destroyer threats, and a Balau. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how the fuck that thing is meant to be said. Is it Baleo or is it Balau? Like, I've heard it pronounced both ways, but I don't know which one is right. So, between Baleo and Balau, 1 and 2 respectively. If you know, just say 1 or 2 in the comments or something. As for which one is right, if you know. And then if you don't know, then I guess comment something anyway. But you know. Anyway, moving on swiftly here. I think my game plan for right now is going to be your typical destroyer. Well, no, I don't want to dip my toe too far in the water because of the carrier. Especially when not when I'm going to be basically more or less by myself here. I'll only have my friendly carrier to support me. So I want to see where that other CV commits before I dedicate to something myself. And there's the other Bazán over there. So we're going to be even... So assuming no one else on either team interferes, it's going to be an evenly matched one-on-one. So it's going to be on skill alone for either of us to beat the other. And speaking of which, here comes the carrier now. So this is why I kind of wanted to delay a little bit. Although it does look like he's headed more towards like that side, so I might be able to evade being detected here. I actually did manage to evade detection. I guess he thought, since he didn't spot anything over here during that run, he probably wouldn't spot anything on this side, but I'm not going to complain about that, whatever his reason was. I'm definitely not going to complain about it. For right now, it's on me to make something happen here, and that Petropavlovsk is about to make life very interesting for me. Because with that radar, that can be very nasty with the Bazán over there. And speaking of that Bazán, he did leave the cap. So that's very interesting. At very least, it does mean he's not sitting on this island right there being useless to his team. So you gotta give him that much at least. Need to be careful to stay out of Petro radar range here. Although if he gets goaded to move forward a little bit more, if he gets greedy enough to try and use his radar, he might end up eating one of those torps. Actually, no. Ooh, this could be good. Come on, turn out a little bit. No, I don't think... Oh yeah, he's eating that one. That is lovely. He's not being spotted anymore, but he's still being hit. It's a Fat Freddy over there.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yeah, I hear that. On the bright side, we do have some advantages right here. For example, their Bazán is low. Honestly, our carrier might be able to finish that guy off. And Petro is still full health though, which is not what I want. And we've traded 3 ships for 1 so far. Although they're... No, he's not that low. Our Dyson thing is killing himself. Their Bazán is getting pretty low though. Well, he's not low yet, but he is over halved. And of course there goes the Dyson thing. Okay, that Petro's not probable. Okay, our Massachusetts is gonna kill himself. Whew, boy. Okay, this is about to be an uphill battle. I think right now I just need to try and get as much damage as I can on the board to try and put as many possible kills on the board as I can. Because without... Yeah. There's the petro radar. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I'm just gonna tank it. None of the... Well... By the time that Iowa turns his guns, petro radar is gonna be expired. Although this Iowa is about to be a problem. And that just happened. What even was that? Is that a Montana salvo or something? Or that skip bombers? That was like a 10k chunk. Damn. I honestly could have lived without without that happening. I'm gonna have to...
The enemy is about to win.
Well, this is about to be the exact opposite of the last game. I honestly should have just fucking taken it, taken the one win and have been done. But no, I had to, I tried to get another game in for you. For anyone watching, wanted to get another, at least try and get another game in. And this is what we end up with. So, yeah. I think we've learned our lesson here is don't play more than one game per video. I think that's what we've learned here. I mean, I'm still going to try and get like multiple games, at least in some, because I don't like posting like even when a game is decent, like stats wise, like the last one. It was relatively short, so I didn't want to just post that and be done. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, I guess that happens. Anyway, that didn't even last that much long. I think that was even shorter than the last fucking game. But yeah, it was significantly shorter. Anyway, I think that's gonna be enough for the warships for today. I think we've learned a valuable lesson here, and just take what you have, and don't push your luck, because when you push your luck, you get 8-minute games. So, on that note, I will definitely be playing this ship more alongside the Trump, although I'll probably favor this one if I'm being honest, because I like this one more if I'm being honest. But I'll still make videos on both. But for right now, as with the Trump, I'm going to withhold final judgment until I've played it some more and experimented around a little bit with it. But for right now, that is going to be enough for today. Remember to always hate stupid people, always hate wargaming, submarines, and planes. And until then, we will collect our hate in the next video, and that will come tomorrow. So I will see you then.